The AHS Tigers versus the Central Warriors boys game is up next on AHS Tiger Life. Stick around for it. Tonight's coverage of AHS Tigers basketball. My name is Garrett E. joined by
Talon Bailey.
You know, tonight's going to be a great matchup between Arlington Tigers and Memphis Central Warriors. Two key player from Central High School we're looking at is Cameron Hudson, who's been playing for 12 years and is a height of 6'5", against Arlington's tall man of Luke McBride, 6'5" as well. They both love the sport, and I'm really glad to see this matchup here tonight. What do you think, Talon? I know you're just really excited to be here, right?
Yeah. I'm really excited to be here tonight alongside you.
Yeah.
For this great live stream.
Oh, yeah. You know, teams are coming out right now. Everybody's excited. Blue Crew is a little small tonight, but, you know, still coming out, showing support for the Tigers.
Now, let's hear it for you.
Let's see Arlington Tigers.
Starting at guard, number 10, 6'1", Chase McIntyre. Starting at forward, sophomore, 6'4", Daniel Cole. Starting at guard, freshman.
Daniel's a key player for the Arlington Tigers here tonight. He is.
All right, for starting lineup tonight, we have some key players here from Arlington. We got RJ Tate. That's a freshman playing guard at 5'8". Daniel, who's a sophomore, just transferred in from Los Angeles, I believe, at 6'4". That man makes me feel like a midget. Chase McIntyre at guard as a junior, 6'1". Luke McBride at a solid 6'9" for center. And Evan Milroney, a freshman again, at 5'7". It's going to be tip-off here. Daniel's going to be going in for the Tigers. And I believe that is number 11 for Central, which is C. Hudson for Central. Waiting on the refs here. Very excited for this matchup, aren't you, Talon?
I'm very excited here tonight to see these great teams go back and forth until the victory.
I believe they are shooting for the first possession here.
There must have been a technical before the game to start the game off with the free throw for Central. Number 2 sinks it.
That is 2-0 already for Central.
Number 10 throwing it in for Central.
That is Mr.
Passes it to
Miles.
number 2.
That is Cox Jr. with the ball. Moves it over to King. And there's, I believe, a shooting foul called. I believe that is going to be Central's ball after a shooting foul was called on, I believe, I'm not sure who that was called on. Central does have the ball. Moving around. Goes to number 2, Mr. Cox Jr. again. Back to number 10. Desert Miles, which is a key player for Central. Number 11 goes up, shoots back up top to Cox Jr.
Shoots a 3.
Goes for 3. That's going to be 5-0 early on.
Evan Mulroney with the ball.
Pushing up. Gives it to Mr. Luke McBride, who we're talking about at 6'9". Goes over sophomore Daniel. Push it up. With
Tip
a
on the pass.
steal from Central. That's number 3 with a charging foul, I believe, from Central. That's going to be Arlington's ball here. Going up to number 10, Chase McIntyre. Number 14, Mr. 20.
Luke McBride with the ball. Passes it to Evan Mulroney. Chase McIntyre back to Evan Mulroney.
Up top, looking for some openings here. Tips it again to Central. That's number 3 for Central. Number 10 pushing up. That's Miles. Again, that key player here. I believe that's the first time out from the Tigers here in the first quarter. 0-5. You know, Tigers really got to work on keeping the possession here of the ball. Don't you agree, Talon?
I completely agree. They need to work on their team bonding skills, getting the ball to the right person, and just making the accurate passes that are needed.
Right, I mean, from like the last few plays, I mean, we've given Central the ball just by them stealing it from our passes down on our end of the court. I believe that is Chase McIntyre inbounding for Arlington. Gives it to number 24 for Arlington. That is...
Passes it to Daniel.
Gives it up to Daniel. A little bit of a long pass there. Chase McIntyre with the ball. Gives it to Luke McBride. Gives it back to number...
Evan Mulroney.
Mr. Evan Mulroney. Gives it back up to Mulroney. Back to Luke McBride up top. They're passing around playing hot potato with this basketball, aren't they, Talon?
That's what they need to do.
Oh, yeah.
Just pass the ball around until you get an open drive.
Looking for that screen for Daniel, going up, posting up. Finally gets the first points of the board for the Arlington Tigers. That is 2-5, 6 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. This is the first quarter. Passes back up top. Number 2, that is Cox Jr., I believe. Goes
Chase
to number
McIntyre
10. Chase
with the
McIntyre
rebound.
Going back down the court. Number 15 goes back. Chase. Luke McBride pushing up. Cannot connect with the bucket.
Number 3 gets a rebound off the backboard. Passes it to number 2 for Central. Number 0 with the ball. Passes it to number 3. Passes it to number 2.
Going up from deep. Ooh, cannot get that. Luke McBride has the ball, giving it back to
Chase McIntyre.
That is Chase McIntyre.
Passes it to
Passing
Luke.
it up. Again, just looking for these openings here.
Evan
Trying to set up a
Mulroney passes
screen
it to Chase McIntyre.
and just really
A
trying
little
to get
mix
their,
up in
just
between
trying to
that
get
pass.
Right. I believe they're just trying to get their big man in the middle of the paint and just
They
trying to
need
get
to
up
slow
there. Chase
down.
going up. They're playing a little bit sloppily right now, and
They need to
really,
slow things down. Work on moving at the right
be another
pace.
shooting foul. Number 15. That's
Arlington's trailing by 3.
Mulroney. Trailing by 3 in the first quarter. About 2 minutes down in the first quarter.
Number 10 shooting free throws for Central. Sinks the first one.
Well, that is one of the key players. That are Miles going up for the free throws right now. Great points per game.
Off the rim, Chase McIntyre with the rebound.
Ooh, a little bit
passes
of a
it out of
miscommunication
bounds.
there. You know, again, just that sloppy playing from Arlington that we've been seeing for the last few minutes. You know, just
they're going too fast at it. They need to slow things down.
They got to take it peacefully. You know, got to see what your options are, and get a good read on your defense.
I completely agree with that.
Number 2.
Number 4, guarding up very high.
Ooh.
Number 10 with the shot. Misses.
Very close there. Central's playing very aggressive ball right now. I mean, they're getting up in there and just trying to get as many layups, trying to draw as many fouls as possible. I mean, that's Miles up there again for 2 more free throws. Let's see if he can.
The third foul for Arlington tonight.
That is the third foul for Arlington, yes. That's going to be sunk. That's going to be 2-7. Arlington's got to make something here. I mean, those 2 points before the game, look for a technical foul before the game. It's really just sinks another one. Luke McBride give it up.
Number 24 driving down the court.
Down the court. That is that's RJ Tate. I'm sorry. Passes it to Daniel.
Chase McIntyre with the ball.
Goes for a pass from Luke McBride, but again, playing sloppily.
Out of bounds on Luke McBride.
And they cannot connect these passes. I mean, if Arlington keeps on playing with this, it's going to be a blowout all night.
They really need to fix some things up here tonight.
They really do. The sloppy playing cannot continue. Looking for an opening. Gets tipped off by Central. I mean, they're back on Central's end of the court. 4 pump fakes. Takes a step back. And again, these passes, they just can't.
Chase McIntyre to RJ. Back to Chase. Back to RJ.
Got to stop getting sloppy with these passes.
Passes to Daniel. Back to RJ. Passes it to Chase.
McIntyre's going up. Gets blocked. Possible no call there. I think I saw a little bit of that end movement there. Central's got the ball again. Number 2, that's going to be Cox Jr. again with the ball. Looking for an available. Looking for Miles, possibly. Goes to number 11, Hudson. Hudson's driving up through the paint. Back up top to Hudson.
Shoots.
Ooh.
Misses.
A little bit of a
number 4 with the rebound. RJ Tate, freshman.
Luke passes it back up top. Number 4. That's going to be Anthony Hester. Back to Hester.
Passes it back to RJ.
RJ looking for a screen here. Number 1. That's going to be
Luke McBride with the ball. Passes it to Daniel.
Goes up. Again, Atchison looking for another opening. Just can't get it. Goes for
RJ
3.
with
and
the
they
3.
sink it. 5-8. 3-point difference. Arlington's finally maybe getting it together here. I would really like to see this.
Remember, RJ is just a freshman here on varsity. It's his first year playing for the Tigers.
And he's able to make a play like that from the corner. It's great. Look, there's another shooting foul going for Arlington. I mean, we saw that on the girls' game earlier, too. I mean, Arlington just not stop fouling, and they're letting up too many points.
They're getting into foul trouble too early in the game.
They got to stop that, you know.
There's still 3 minutes left in the first quarter, and they already have 4 fouls. That is not good.
And with these guys on Central, they're going to keep on draining these free throws, you know, especially number 3, which is Evans. Evans goes up for a second.
Number 3 misses.
Make it. Daniel's got the ball.
Daniel with the rebound. Passes it to RJ. RJ passes it to
Daniel. Back to Atchison. Oh, and the air ball's out of bounds.
I think the ball might have got tipped there by an Arlington player.
Oh, it's going back. I believe that was tipped by a Central player.
Yeah, a Central
From
player.
deep
My bad.
and cannot connect those three-pointers. They really just got to start getting inside
Central with the ball.
of the paint.
Fast break, passes it to Zero.
King.
Shoots
Goes
three.
in. That's three
Green.
made. That's King right there for that three. 5-12 now. Arlington's losing. Got to figure something out
RJ
here.
with the ball. Out here for Arlington. Passes it to Daniel.
Goes from Luke McBride. Again, just trying to find an available opening, but can't seem to find one. Just passing it around, make sure they don't any violations here. More fouls, because that's not what Arlington needs right now. Daniel going back up, looking for number 4, which is
Central with the
Hester.
ball here,
Central gets
driving
the
down the
ball.
court.
He's looking for
Number 2 with the ball.
looking for Cox Jr. again. I believe that is a foul. That is going to be
Central's leading the game here, 12-5. Arlington really needs to get their work together.
And you see here, Central's going back to the line. That's Cox Jr. up there, ready to shoot those free throws. Again, Arlington just cannot stop fouling tonight.
Sinks the first free throw.
And until Arlington stops fouling, I don't think they can really work with that. What do you think about that, Talon?
They really need to stop fouling here.
I mean, gosh, dude.
They're getting into foul trouble way too early here in this
RJ
game.
again with the ball. Looking for Luke McBride. He's covered up. Goes
Passes
back
it to Daniel.
Again, that sophomore from Lausanne. Passes back out. I mean, I'm sorry. That was tipped out.
Number
of his
2
hand.
on the fast break.
That is Cox Jr.
That's
again.
good for 2.
I believe there might have been a foul there. That's going to be an
And
one
one.
right there for Cox Jr. Gosh, I believe that's 6 fouls already inside the first quarter for Arlington. They just cannot keep this up, dude. I mean, they've already let up so many points because of fouls, even before the game started.
The and one is good.
And one is
The score is now 16-5. Central's leading.
a minute and 30 seconds left inside of the first quarter.
RJ with the ball, driving down the court here.
Taking it slow, looking for all of his possible options
That's
here.
what they need to work on, is just slowing it down.
Make sure not to foul anybody, you know. Goes up to Will.
RJ with the ball.
Back to Will. Back to Ethan Atchison. Tries to make it.
Shoots.
Daniel
Daniel
gets
with
the
the
rebound. Cannot deliver inside the bucket. Or cannot deliver with the bucket. And
Number
another
2 on the
fast break
fast
for Cox Jr. Again, more points for him, dude.
That's good
I
for
mean,
2.
You know, that's
The score is now 19-5.
Damian Cox again with 10 points already on the game. That's a really high score for
47 seconds left in this quarter.
I'm just trying to get some points here. Finally, Daniel is sophomore.
It's good for 2. The score is now 7-19. Central's leading.
John Rice, I believe. Oh, I'm sorry. Richard Miles now has the ball. Looking for a possible play here with only 25 seconds left inside this first quarter.
They're trying to hold the ball, use as much time as they can get.
Cameron Hudson passes it over number 2, Damian Cox. Cox looking for a available opening. Goes to number 0, that's Alan King. Goes back up to Cameron Hudson. And
Luke McBride throwing it in here.
a little John Moran action over here. Okay.
Not trying to use up the time.
Oh, sinks him down south and almost connects. That is 7-19
rim.
at the end of the first quarter. More Arlington High School Tigers basketball action here after this short break.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
And we're back for more Tigers basketball action. Again, 7-19 at the end of the first quarter. What were you seeing today, or seeing tonight, with Arlington's failures to get the ball down the court and score?
A lot of miss accuracy on their passes here tonight. They need to work as a group, get the ball down the court,
Really take
and
it
just
slow.
drive.
Now watch their fouls, because they're fouling a lot inside this early bit of the game, and that's just really unacceptable. I mean, 2 points even before the game started for a foul. You know, it's really translating back into the actual game. It's going to be
That's going to be TJ.
it's going to be VJ Simmons with the ball, looking for another route. Goes back to Ethan Atchison. Goes up to Daniel. Again, that sophomore goes up to Will Turner. I believe he's a senior.
That's good for 2.
That is good for 2. And I believe he got the N1 or another for first foul of the quarter on Central.
Just an extra shot on this basket.
Only a 10-point game now. And might make it a 9-point game through this free throw. And it's good. Going back, puts it up. It's number 1 from Central. That's, I believe that's John Bryce. Pulling up. Goes back to Dedrick Miles, sends it over to Allen King. Allen trying to get some room over here. Can't get any. Puts it up back top. Goes
Central's
over
being
number
very
3.
aggressive out here. Trying
Tips
to
it
push
up.
through the Arlington defense.
It's going to be a ball on the ground. They're fighting for it. It's getting a little bit of a dog collar going over here. I believe that is called as Arlington's ball, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm sorry. That is Central's ball. And that's going to be Grice back in to inbound.
Number 1 for Central. Throwing it in. Number 2 for Central, throwing it in. Passes it to number 3. Number 10 with the ball.
King putting it
Drive
up
it into
to
the
Miles.
paint.
I'm sorry, putting it up to
Passes it to 3.
Miles. Going back up to Darian Cox.
Number 0. Pass.
Back to King. Arlington gets it.
McBride with the
McBride
ball.
has it. Trying to signal for somebody. You gotta watch out here. BJ gets it, gets tipped. Goes back to Daniel though. Arlington sells possession. You gotta take it slow here. Gotta settle down because passes like that. Almost offsides there. That's gonna be out of bounds on
That's
this
going to be
drive.
Arlington. That's going to be.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's going to be out on Central. That is my bad. Will's going to inbound it to Daniel. Will's going to go up, try to get that. Yeah, I believe that is a no call by the ref. I mean, personally, I think I saw some shooting foul in there, but, you know, I'm not a basketball player.
I saw a little bit of charge in that one.
I think a little bit both ways. I think it canceled out. Number
1 getting past number
Bryce
12.
going up. I think that's going to be a charging foul called for Arlington. I mean, that's 2 fouls on the quarter for Central. Kinda
Turnover
switching
here
up.
for Arlington.
BJ's got the ball going down the court. Looking for a little screen from number 11, which is Luke Turner. I'm sorry. Not Will Turner.
That is back and forth.
Yep. And I believe that's going to be Sydney's ball. It's going to be Dedrick Miles again, one of the key players for Central. Giving it up to number 2, Damian Cox. I'm sorry. I believe that's going to be a timeout for Arlington. You know, Arlington's really settled down here in this quarter on their fouls and really just take it slow. And I believe they can come back here if they keep on playing like this, keep calm while Central's getting more heated, getting more aggressive at the basket.
I think Coach definitely got into their heads after the first quarter, telling them to slow things down and not foul as much and just try to get through and score.
You know, Coach Smith is his first year coaching here, you know, trying to build like team chemistry, just really get into the guys' heads and, you know, give them the message that, hey, when you saw fouling, you take it slower. You got to guys points in the board. I mean, it's a very possible way to come back here. You know, it's only a 9-point game inside the second quarter early on. 6 minutes, 11 seconds left. But if they can't.
All right, I'll do that one.
It's going to be Central inbounding it to number 2. That's going to be Damian Cox going up, trying to find an available pass opportunity, signaling to his teammate.
Back and forth violation.
Back and forth violation. It's going to be Arlington's ball. See if Arlington makes some effort here. Oh, I'm sorry. I believe that's a foul on Arlington right there.
Might have been a push.
Yeah, it's going to be number 2, Damian Cox again, inbounding. The ball back to one of the key players, Cedric Miles. Back to Cox. Just pushing up through the paint. It's going to be Arlington's ball from a foul there.
I think that might have been a...
Will Turner inbounding it right in front of us, Talon. Front row seats right here. It's going to be pushing.
VJ with the ball.
Passing it up to VJ. After Luke Turner, well, I believe Will Turner's brother or cousin or something, relative at least. They look exactly the same, so they might be twins. I think that's a strategy the team uses actually. A little twin magic, as they could say. That is Luke Turner giving up to Ethan Atchison, and he's going for 3 from VJ. Cannot connect with that, and Cedric Miles is going to lose the ball, giving the ball back to Arlington. Sorry. It's going to be VJ inbounding the ball again for Arlington. Looking for Will Turner in the corner, passing it up to his cousin brother's thing. And he sinks it for 3. That's going to be 13-19. Arlington is coming back here, and I think it's going to be a great game for the rest of the night. I'm very excited to see what happens. That's number 1. That's John Gricey. Oh, I'm sorry. That's number 2. Damian Cox going up, and that's going to be Arlington's ball yet again. That's going to be a travel from Central.
VJ with the ball here, driving down the court.
Going back to Luke Turner, going up to Will Turner, back to VJ, back to Daniel, post up from the paint, wide open, cannot connect there, goes up.
Number 3 on the fast break.
Evans on the fast break.
Daniel with the rebound.
Get back up the court, back to Will Turner, and he goes up. Oh, it's blocked. Back up.
VJ with the ball.
VJ's going up. There's no calls coming from the ref. I cannot believe that. I saw about 5 shooting fouls there, but hey, I ain't an official. That's number 2. That's Cox Jr. again. Going up. Passes number 3, Evans. Back up. Allen King over there. Goes up into the paint. That's King. Going up for 2. Cannot connect there. That's Luke Turner going up the court. Fast break. Passes. Oh, I'm sorry. It's going to be a travel on Arlington. That's going to be Central's ball. I believe that's going to be a Central's ball. Going up for number 2. Cox Jr. again. Been getting the ball a lot.
The score is 19-13. Central's winning it here tonight.
That's up to Allen King with 5 points on the game so far.
4 minutes left in the second quarter.
Make average 42 points. With that, only 3 points inside the first quarter. That's going to be Central's ball again after a foul for Arlington. That's going to be 2 fouls on the
It's just a 6-point game here. Arlington can still come back and come get the lead.
That's number 2. I mean, that's Cox Jr. yet again. I mean, he's had an amazing night so far. 12 points early on the quarter. Goes up, trying to make it 14, but can't. Going back up.
Gets his own rebound.
Gets his own rebound. And that's going to be King for the quarter for 3. That's going to be about 8 points on the night for King. Going back down.
RJ with the ball here.
It's going to be RJ trying to pass to Luke. Cannot connect.
Out of bounds on Arlington. It's Central's ball.
Going to be Central's ball. Going to go back to Damian Cox.
Number 4 driving it down the court here.
Number 4
for
is,
Central.
Jaden Hill with
passes it to number 2. Number 2 passes it to Levin. He shoots. That's good for 2.
Okay.
RJ coming down the court with the ball. Remember, he's just a freshman starting on varsity.
Passes back to Luke Turner. Back to Luke McBride. Goes up to his cousin brother thing. Ooh, that little
Arlington somehow manages to keep the ball.
Will grabs it, chucks it down. Back to DJ.
RJ shoots.
Up for the corner. Oh!
Air ball.
He cannot connect with that 3. Central going back. David Miles has the ball. Crosses it up. Luke Turner. Will Turner tips it. That's back to number 11, Carson Hudson. BJ's
number
got
11 for
again.
Central really got some hops out here.
Oh yeah, Will Turner's from the corner, goes it up to Luke McBride, posts up, and that's gonna be good for 3 from Will Turner.
That's really amazing. They're hitting these key 3s out here tonight. They need to keep the good work and just follow through.
Oh yeah. Oh, that might be a charge. That's gonna be a charge. That's gonna be Arlington's ball. After that make from I believe that is Allen King, again having a great night.
Missed it.
8 points already on the game. I'm sorry, that was a miss by Allen King. Not sure what's going on here.
It went around the rim a couple times and then just fell out.
I believe that's a substitution or something coming on for Arlington. Oh, there's a wet spot on the floor over here. Okay. I believe that is from
At least they're taking care of it and not just letting it sit there for one of these players to slip and fall on and get hurt for no reason.
I believe that
out
here. Sweat. I mean, from one of the players falling earlier, that's number 3 going back up for Arlington. That is Tyler McNeil. Trying to put some work in here. Gets tipped off by Central. Daniel's got the ball.
Daniel.
Going up from the
Daniel good for 2. That's good for 2 for Arlington.
That is good for 2. 18 to 24. Tying up this game here from
Arlington's making a run for it, trying to come back in the shallow quarters of the second quarter.
From the very end of the second quarter, they're going to tip it back, try to get that rebound. Daniel's got it though. He's going to make his way down court. A little bit of a
10 blocks.
Still there. Number 11. Again,
that's good for 2 for Central.
That's Cameron Hudson. 2
Tyler
points already
with
on
the ball going down the court.
Game. Trying to look for all available players. Look at that again. That's a number 3. Ooh, that's got to be a foul. And I believe that is called on Central for that shooting foul. I believe that's going to be number 3 for Arlington going up. That is Tyler McNeil. I believe he's recently subbed in.
That is going to be the 5th foul for Central in the second quarter.
It's really reversed from the last quarter. He's not going to make the first one. But if Central keeps on playing like this,
on the free throws.
Arlington's going to start capitalizing on these
free throws.
Yeah. The second one is not good
That's
as
0
well.
for 2 on the free throws.
0 for 2 on the free throws. Good back to VJ. That's going to be out
on
Central.
Arlington's ball.
It's going to be out number 10, Dedrick Miles. Number 3, Tyler McNeil is going to be inbounding. Back to 24, that is going to be BJ Tate.
Tyler with the ball here. Driving into the paint, passes it to Daniel. Blocked.
Gets tipped out to the outside.
RJ with the ball again. Passes it to Tyler.
It's back up for RJ. RJ cannot connect with a 2-point from the deep paint. Passing back up to Dedrick Miles, number 2, I believe that's King, or Grice, or Cox, one of the 3.
30 seconds left in the second quarter here.
Let's see if anybody can score and posts up. That's number 4 for Central. That's Jaden Hill. That's going to be Arlington's ball there. I believe a charging foul. All right, that's going to be number 3. That's again Tyler, making his way up. Goes to RJ with the pass going up from the top. Goes back to Luke McBride from deep. RJ to Daniel from the deep paint. Puts it up. Oh, cannot connect with that. It is 18-26, and it's a very close matchup between Central Warriors and Arlington Tigers. We'll be back after this break for more coverage. I need some water, bro. We're still on.
We are here with...
As a dad, every day is a challenge.
To make sure that the time that I have, I spend with them.
It doesn't matter how tired you are,
You have to try and to teach them.
when they learn something new and you can just see in their faces. It's such an incredible moment. It's those moments that are my favorite.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
It's here, at Arlington Community Schools,
where we thrive on creativity. We take the scattered pieces
to build something great.
We work together to challenge ourselves
and each other, defining who we are and who we want to be.
We rely on technology to learn where we came from.
To see where we're going, we adapt.
Because we know there's a world of opportunity for all.
We thrive under pressure
to make our future great.
We are Arlington.
Think,
create,
achieve.
St. Jude is love. Everybody is here for this one purpose, and it's to cure these kids. It means that I got more time with my daughter. I love this place. They changed my life.
Welcome back to more coverage of tonight's game. It's 26 from Central High and 18 from the Arlington Tigers at halftime. You know, it's been a great game so far. It's really just, it's really came back for Arlington here. In the first quarter, struggling with those fouls and taking it too fast, but really taking it back in the second quarter with the Rose kind of switching with Central fouling a lot.
Both teams need to work on their foul game. Too many fouls too early in the game so far.
I mean, like, it's just completely unacceptable for people, you know. Playing too sloppily is definitely a key thing that Arlington needs to work on here. But it's going to be a great game. I mean, again, you have these two big guys from both teams, you know, just playing great. I believe we have 7 points from Anthony Hester for Arlington's top scorer and 12 points from Damian Cox. Great game from Damian Cox. I mean, you see with the ball almost every single possession for Central. With 100% make average, with his, 1 3-pointer and his 33% make average for 2-pointers. What player do you see really put in some more work?
I see Daniel, just as a sophomore here, transferred from Lausanne, coming to Arlington. He's really showing what he's worth out here on the court tonight, getting them rebounds, putting the ball up, and just scoring for Arlington here tonight.
Oh, yeah, I completely agree with you. I mean, another key player from Central is Alan King. I mean, 8 points, and you can see him just making plays all day long. And I'm really excited to see how the rest of this game unfolds, and we'll catch you guys back here with some more basketball actions here after this short break.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Do you have a business or organization you want to promote? Advertise here, reach thousands of potential customers throughout the year, and show your community support for the Tigers. Every dollar you spend advertising will support academic and extracurricular programs across all schools in ACS. Contact Tyler Hill for more information.
Welcome back to the night's coverage of basketball from Central High at 24 points and Arlington High School at 18 points. Very close game again,
While we are here between halves, we would like to highlight one of Arlington High School's swimmers. Freshman Maddie O'Mara may be a freshman, but she is already impressing in the pool.
Let's check her out.
I've been swimming as long as I can remember.
Maddie O'Mara is a freshman in high school.
Competitively since first grade.
She has been swimming for the Bartlett Extreme swim team for several years and has joined the AHS swim team this year. One of her favorite things about swim is the travel meets.
Go Maddie! Go, 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 go!
Travel meets always make a really team bond because it's really fun because we'll all go out to breakfast or to dinner.
She has especially enjoyed swimming with her sister Abby.
I'm her competitor, but she already beats me as a freshman. I just tell her good job, and then before she swims, I usually give her a couple of tips and then just say have fun with it.
This year, Maddie has taken up a new kind of sport.
Left,
drill.
Left, right.
This year I started doing drill team with JRTC, and it's where you have a rifle that can't shoot anymore, and you do tricks with it and a routine.
Maddie really enjoys drill and thinks of its members as her goofy family, just like her swim team. Learning to swim has taken her years of practice.
I wasn't great at it, and I understand that you have to work at it to get it.
With drill, she has been working for only a few months and has had to have a lot of patience to learn these new skills.
You can't get the single spin on the first try. I mean, maybe if you're freakishly good, then sure. You have to take time. You have to be patient and work hard at it, and if you work hard, then you will get where you want to go.
Maddie knows from swim that not everyone learns at the same speed.
I understand that not everybody can have the same level of difficulty. When some people can't understand something or can't do something in drill, that is hard, and not everybody can do it.
She has been trying to help those on the drill team improve.
That helps me encourage people because I know that they need help sometimes.
Drill has been a new experience for her. Maddie isn't working as a single person, but now as part of a group for routines.
drill, you like need everybody to work through it. Like, everybody has to be at the same pace. Everybody, like if one person is off, then it doesn't look right. Everybody has to have it be in sync.
Maddie will continue to improve
Forward, march.
and hopes to impress those on her drill team for upcoming performances.
Welcome back. I mean, Maddie is currently working hard to prepare for JRTC performance for this school, for the high school's 8 to 9 day. The JRTC cadet ball and the drill competition later this year. We'll be back with the coverage of tonight's basketball game after this short break.
As a dad, every day is a challenge.
To make sure that the time that I spend with them,
It doesn't matter how tired you are,
you have to try and to teach them.
when they learn something new and you can just see in their faces. It's such an incredible moment. It's those moments that are my favorite.
It's here at Arlington Community Schools,
where we thrive on creativity. We take the scattered pieces
to build something great.
We work together to challenge ourselves
And each other, defining who we are and who we want to be.
We rely on technology to learn where we came from.
To see where we're going, we adapt.
because we know there's a world of opportunity for all
We thrive under pressure.
to make our future great.
We are Arlington.
Think,
create,
Achieve.
Welcome back to the basketball game. You see some blue crew action right there, and we're getting right back into this. I believe that's RJ with the ball, passing up to Luke McBride, back to Daniel, goes to BJ in the corner, posts up, cannot connect with the three.
Number 2 with the rebound for Central, driving it down the court. Number 0 for the 2.
Again, Alan King with some more points on the board. Another 2.
RJ Tate with the
Go
ball.
back up to BJ. Go back to Luke McBride. Back to RJ. I'm sorry, is that BJ or RJ? I really can't tell.
Number 2 with the 2 for Central.
RJ and BJ are very close names. I just really can't connect it. Look at this, Luke McBride going up. Again, when the tall man goes behind the backboard. Don't believe that's what you're supposed to do there, but hey, I'm not a basketball player.
Neither am I.
Oh, really? What sports did you play, Talon?
I've played BMX, football,
That's a
lacrosse.
Okay.
I really can play
That's
any
even
sport out
Ashton.
here.
Air ball's at 3, though. That's back to Alan King for Central.
I really enjoy playing basketball.
Oh, really?
One day hope to play.
Oh, that's going to be number 11.
He was going in for the dunk, but just laid it up on the backboard.
Sometimes
that's good for 2.
That's all you got to do, man. I mean, like, can't be. Oh, that's got to be a travel, but no call by the refs. So I guess
Number 11
we're
blocks
here.
VJ's shot.
Back to Alan King.
Central
Alan
with the
King
ball.
passes. Oh,
Another 2 for
2
Central.
Evans.
That is 34-18. Central's winning here in the 3rd quarter.
That's going to be
That's
Will
a 2
Turner.
for Arlington.
A little bit of a floater there from
Number
Arlington.
11 with the ball for Central. Passes it
Dedrick
to 10.
Miles going up.
That is a foul
And gets
called
fouled.
on Arlington. That's going to be 2 free throws for Central.
You know, Talon, on topic sports and what we played, you know, I used to dabble in a little bit of tennis myself personally.
I like
And-
playing tennis in like gym and stuff.
All right, that's going to be Dedrick. First make is good. Yeah, I also used to play a little bit of that youth football, you know, back in my chunkier days, back in 4th grade. Oh, yeah.
I was a tight end back in the day.
I could see that. Maybe receiver, maybe linebacker. But that's great. I mean, that's 2 for 2 from Dedrick Miles. That's going to be
RJ with the ball. Passes it to number 12 for Arlington.
Will Turner goes
I
past
do not
Daniel.
know who that was intended for.
A little bit of miscommunication. Saw Daniel throwing his hands up there, but like, being like, who? I mean, me personally, I want to take that, but like, I don't know. It's going to be Cox Jr. going up. Number 11, that's Cameron Hudson again in that rebound. It's going to be Damian Cox putting that work, going back out
It
from the
looks
outside.
like
going up from the
Central's
top.
putting in more work than Arlington here.
Alan King.
Getting
They have come out
every
of this
rebound.
gate. They come out of the gate in this 3rd quarter just swinging, dude. I mean.
Number 3 with the ball for Central.
I don't know if Arlington has
Passes
the
it
answer
to number
this.
10.
That's back to Alan King again. Top scorer for tonight for Central. Back to Alan, Mr. Alan King. It's a great last. I love that last name. King. One new talent.
Speaking of King, we have Nepo, the King of Arlington, attendance tonight here in the Blue Crew.
Blue Crew's looking amazing tonight. That's going to be a foul called on Arlington, I believe, for a charging.
Arlington's ball.
That's going to be a foul call on Central. I am terrible at looking at fouls, talent. That's going to be
RJ with the ball.
RJ
passes it to Chase.
Goes up back to RJ.
Daniel with the ball now.
Going back, looking for an
slowing
open
it down.
Going
Chase.
Back to Chase. Going back to DJ. That's Will Turner going back to RJ. That's Daniel passing up to Will. Go for another two.
That's a two for Arlington.
A little two-piece action. Ooh. He's just getting up in there today. It's going to be number 2.
Looks like Arlington needs to work on their defense here tonight.
That's going to be.
If they want any chance of coming back into this game.
Oh, D. Miles up there for another two-piece on the game tonight. That's going to be back to Chase McIntyre. Picks it up to RJ. RJ looking for a shot there. Chase looking for something. Gets stolen. That's going to be out on Central.
Arlington's ball.
Jaden Evans. And it's going to be given to RJ. Inbound.
RJ, a freshman here at Arlington, passing it in.
Inbound it. He came to his team, looked for Chase for a little pass.
Chase McIntyre with the ball. Passes it to RJ.
Number 24, RJ's going up. That's going to be
That's going to be a tip pass by number 3.
And that's going to be out on Central. That's going to be.
Bobbles it out of bounds.
It's going to be Jalen Evans again getting out of bounds. That's going to be given back.
Chase McIntyre with the ball.
Chase
passes it to RJ.
Daniel's looking. Daniel gets the ball.
They're really trying to make it down court
here.
Chase with the 3.
Green for Chase. Beautiful. Almost artistic right there.
Honestly, I think that's 100%. I love the form.
That's going to be out again on number 3, Jalen Evans.
Arlington's ball.
It's going to be back.
RJ with the ball. Coming down court. Taking it slow. Trying to find an open lane. Passes it to Chase.
Daniel looking. Daniel looks a little bit upset for not getting that pass there. Thinks he's open. Will's going to push up. He's going to push in the paint and get that two-piece.
They're too small for him.
Oh, yeah.
He just pushes straight through them.
Oh, that's a good play right there. A little screen pass into the paint. You know, Arlington has responded a little bit better now.
Bringing it to 11-point game.
I mean, it's anybody's game at this point. It's still a lot of ball game left. 3 minutes left.
There was a foul called on Arlington. Central has free throws.
Alan King going up for more free throws tonight. That's just like 15th or something.
Misses the free throw. Chase McIntyre with the rebound. Passes it to Ty. Passes it back to Chase.
McIntyre. It's going to go up, post up, and another 3 made for Arlington. Little 3-piece action, 10-point game. Can I get a replay of that? That'd be amazing. It's going to be back. John Grice. Grice is going to pass it up to Evans. Evans is going to
driving in the paint. Passes it out to the corner.
Just trying to look for an opening. Looking like Arlington earlier inside the first quarter.
That is a 2 good for Central.
That's good for 2 right there. Central
that brings it to a 12-point game here for Arlington.
Back to RJ. RJ passes his Chase up top, looking for an opening. Looking for Daniel possibly. Goes back to RJ.
Passes it to Ty.
Goes back up to RJ. RJ looking
passes
for Chase.
It to Chase.
Chase looking again. Goes
Daniel's
up to Daniel.
looking for that pass.
They're really playing on the perimeter right now. Oh, goes up. It's blocked. Charging foul on Chase.
This is a very aggressive matchup between Arlington and Central here tonight. They're putting it all down on the court. Central passing it in. Number 10 with the ball for Central. Drives through the paint. That's good for 2 for number 10 for Central.
Smooth with it.
Ty with the ball.
He's looking for an opening, yelling at his teammates, looking for something. Gives it up to Daniel. BJ looking for the screen right there, going up through the paint.
There's 2 rather TikTok famous players on the court right now.
That's going to be 2 from Chase McIntyre from deep in the paint. Dedrick Miles looking a little bit fatigued, but still going strong inside this game. Go back up.
Number 10 just keeps on driving it through the paint.
Good block by Daniel up there.
Ty with the ball, passes it to...
Oh, that's going to be fast break. Great play for Arlington. Really glad to see this. A very aggressive game. Central's going back down. Allen King with the ball. That's going to be a charging foul from Allen King to number 4 for Arlington, which is, of course,
it is a 10-point game here. 59 seconds in the third quarter.
Anthony Hester again, our
Central's
leading scorer
ball
for tonight. That's going to be a timeout for Arlington, I believe. You know, I like to shout out AHS Tiger Life. I mean, phenomenal foundation around here at AHS.
We will catch you back here after the break. Central's ball here. Looking for an open Central player. Passes it to number 1. Number 1 passes it back to number 10.
Miles back up to Baby and Cogs. Cogs back up to King. And that's going to be back to Grice. Grice pushing strong. And that's going to be a pushing foul, I believe, on Arlington.
Arlington stands being very loud here tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be 2 free throws for Jake Grice up here. And that's 0 for 1. They got to capitalize on these free throws. It's a 10-point game. I mean, every single point matters at this point.
This is going to be a very close game going into the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah. Very exciting game, too. I'm excited to see it. It's going to be DJ Simons going up.
Evan Mulroney.
Oh, I'm sorry, Evan Mulroney right there. It's going to be up to number 3. Now that's going to be Tyler McNeil for 2 down there. That's going to be back to Allen King for Central down. Looking for an opportunity. Sees Miles back in the corner. Gets stolen by VJ. And that's going to be a fast break. And one for VJ Simmons. That's a great play by him. I mean, he's been a phenomenal night. You know, just
they're trying their hardest right now to bring the score closer to
38-44, man. Like, it's getting intense in here. The atmosphere is crazy. I mean, Booster's really popping off. Huge section tonight.
Only 14.7 seconds left in the third quarter here.
And it's going to be back to Central for that.
They're being very physical out here. .5 seconds left in the third quarter.
Very vocal crowd out here tonight. It's going to be number 10 again, Dedrick Miles. Dedrick Miles has been great this season. I mean, points per game, averaging 17
Central
points.
shooting free throws.
4 scores per game. Shoots. That's a 1 for 1.
Must have called a foul on that mix-up down on Arlington's side of the court.
Dedrick's going to go up for the second free throw here. He's going to make it. Good shooter, yeah, very lethal from down south. Again, 17 average points per game. Going to be VJ going up. Look for a
It looks like the foul game has got switched up again. Ooh. Arlington with 5 fouls and Central only with 1.
It's going to be Alan King right there, trying to save that ball and get it to Central for a bit of an opportunity to get up more on Arlington, maybe another 10-point game, maybe even an 11-point game. Going to be up for VJ.
1 second and 8.
Try to give it up to Daniel. Gets tipped out by number 3. That's Jalen Evans.
1 second left on the clock.
Oh, that's going to be blocked. That's going to be end of the third quarter. You know, I'm very excited to see how this rest of the game turns out. It's 38 for the Tigers and 46 for the Central Warriors. We'll catch you back after this break.
St. Jude is love. Everybody is here for this one purpose, and it's to cure these kids. It means that I got more time with my daughter. I love this place. They changed my life.
What if you could feel in control of your retirement in just a few clicks? At aceyourretirement.org, you can. Start with a free 3-minute chat with Avo, your friendly digital retirement coach. Just answer some simple questions like, how do you feel about your ability to save for retirement? Or in how many years do you want to retire? To get free action items customized just for you, get your retirement back on track at Ace Your Retirement.
Welcome back. The score is 46 Central, Arlington 38. Arlington's gonna try to come back in the fourth quarter and secure this win, making them, if they win this game, it will make them 4-2.
And you know, tonight's game is brought to you by AHS Tiger Life, the official media publication of Arlington High School. Head to AHSTigerLife.com for student-produced projects, news articles, and of course, live streams, just like this one. For all of this and more, AHSTigerLife.com. Let's get back to the basketball game. Alan Key's going to...
Central has the ball here.
Dedrick Miles is going to get it for Central. He's just squaring up with him. Back to John Grice up here. In for a screen.
Looking for an open lane.
Goes back up. Oh, that's going to be out.
Daniel with the tip on the pass. Central's ball.
Anybody's game at this point, really. Only
it's a very close game.
Only a quick 8-point lead by Central. I mean, there's still 7 minutes left inside this basketball game. Almost 8 minutes completely. Dedrick Miles gets the ball again. Again, looking for the available route. Can't exactly find one, but put some brakes on him. And he's going to make it. I believe
and one.
Dedrick Miles again, great overall player. With 16 points. I believe that's going to make it 18 points tonight. Phenomenal player. Again, just one of the key players to Central and how they've been doing things. That's to make it for an 11-point lead, and they cannot connect that free throw. You know, BJ's going up. Goes back
Daniel
to Daniel
with the ball.
in the corner. That's and that's going to be a travel on Arlington. It's going to be 6 ball.
Central's ball.
It's going to be out, or Dedrick Miles to inbound, goes up. The long shot at number 3, that's going to be connected to Jay Evans.
Good for
that
2.
two-piece. It's going to be up for RJ real quick. Going out to Daniel on the top. Going up to Tyler McNeil. Back to Daniel.
Daniel getting
goes up
triple
for it.
teamed there.
Goes up to Dedrick Miles looking for another player. Goes up to Allen King again, one of the key players with 12 points.
Daniel with the rebound.
Daniel grabs the rebound, goes up to VJ. VJ looking for available opportunity. I believe that's going to be a timeout
for Arlington.
You know, it's been a great game so far tonight, and I'm really excited to see what these teams are doing. You know, fouls really just been switching back and forth, and you know, last quarter is definitely in favor of Central. Second quarter, however, is definitely in favor of Arlington with all Central's fouls. So.
Still just a 12-point game here. There's a lot of room for improvement. All they got to do is get on the grind and start making them shots.
Right. I completely agree with you, man. It's just like
slow it down a little bit if you have to.
Because I mean, I don't know about you, but I've seen it a lot. Central's playing very aggressive. Sometimes it's not to their favor, but Arlington sometimes doesn't have a chance to respond to that, and really interesting to see. I want to see what Arlington's coming out of this.
Arlington cheerleaders there.
A little bit of a rivalry coming out from two cheerleading sides.
Cheerleaders going back at each other.
It's going to be RJ to VJ. Oh, that's going to be taken by Dedrick Miles. He's going to go up for it. Cannot connect
VJ
the bucket.
with the rebound.
VJ gets the bucket. Gets slugged out of bounds. I believe that is going to be. It's going to be Arlington's ball as it's hit out by a Central player. I believe it was Dedrick Miles who hit that out of bounds.
VJ passing it in.
Up to Will Turner. Will Turner looking for VJ. VJ
loses the ball.
Ooh,
that
that's
is
going to be
a mean foul right there.
Oh yeah, I believe it's going to be a.
Looks like VJ got a little shooken up on that play.
A little replay, see what happened there.
Ooh,
that might have been a charging foul. I mean, he kind of ran right into VJ. I believe they're going to call it for
number 10.
A shooting foul.
Central is going to be shooting
for Dedrick Miles. Not really sure what's going on here, but getting interesting to see.
Again, cleaning up the court after players fell. You don't want to be slipping and sliding when you're trying to score.
And, you know, that just shows the dedication, the hard work that's going on in this game. You know, everybody's out there breaking a sweat, just trying to
refs making sure the players are safe, not slipping.
Oh, yeah. Dedrick Miles going to go for his, like, sure what his free throw percentage is solid. And he's going to make it, keeping up his 88. He's going to shoot. And that's going to be good for Tutu's right there. Daniel's going to pass it up to Will Turner. Daniel's on.
RJ with the ball.
RJ looking for Daniel.
Pass deflected by
saved
Arlington.
that. Up to Will Turner. Posting up from deep in the paint. Gets tipped up. Almost like a volleyball hit right there.
VJ with the ball.
Back to VJ. Up top.
Driving
pushes through
in.
the paint.
Passes it to Daniel. Daniel gets his own rebound.
Oh!
Central blocks Daniel's shot.
And I believe that's going to be Arlington's ball there after he swatted out by Central. I think that's going to be Ethan Ashton going up for that rebound.
Passes it into Daniel. Daniel.
Will posting up. Ooh, that's going to be a shooting foul call on Central. And Will's going to go up the line for his 2 free throws. Will Luckett tonight, he's already had about 2 points on the game with 0 fouls called on him or anything like that. Or, I'm sorry, 1 foul call on him. His first time.
Makes it, starts free throw.
Good shot, good shot. He's great from in the paint. I've seen his little hops. He's a great playmaker tonight. Post up again. Cannot connect
This is the second shot.
That's fine. I mean, Arlington still has a fighting chance here.
Central driving down the court right now.
Central looking, finds
trying to find
Miles.
Someone to pass the ball to.
Instead Miles goes up and that is
that's going to be and one.
For Dedrick Miles. Again, amazing player.
My bad, I was wrong.
That's going to be Will Turner inbounder here. Will looking for BJ. BJ grabs it. BJ pushing up the court.
Getting double teamed.
Two-man coverage is crazy down
south.
Passes
it to Daniel.
Daniel passes up. Back to Will. Oh, Daniel grabs the rebound. Goes back up. RJ's going to post up.
And it's good.
I'm a little teeter totter there, but still gets in there. I mean, I believe that's
Arlington making it a 10-point game
that's
here.
That's the second free throw on the game tonight.
5 minutes and 20 seconds left in the
They're making it up. They're going to go down on the ground. They're saving it.
Getting really physical out here.
And that's going to be time out for Arlington, I believe. You know, it's just been great to see this. Very, very intense matchup here, especially in the second half. I've been really enjoying it so far.
You can see the Central bench right there.
Show everybody's tired. You know, they're sitting down trying to find whatever rest they can. See, Will Bucket, Will's been putting in work down there. Will Turner, I'm sorry. And he's been putting in work. See the Arlington cheerleaders. You can still see at the bottom of the screen the 52-42 because the Buck score's not out.
Arlington basketball cheerleaders have been going at it against the Central High cheerleaders. It looks like they have a little bit of a beef here.
Oh, yeah. Central's taking back the court right now and getting back up out there.
Each team has 2 fouls in this quarter. Central's gonna have the ball starting 5 minutes and 16 seconds left in the game here. Number 2 with the ball, passes it to 3. Misses it.
Number 11.
11 gets the rebound and is good for 2.
That's good for Cameron Hudson. You know, I'm getting a little bit tired, and I can only imagine how these players feel now, especially Allen King's been in all game with 12 points, and Dedrick Miles has been in as well for 19 points. Again, 2 key players for Central.
I expect them to be getting really exhausted.
Oh, yeah. You can just see the exhaustion going in. A little bit sloppier movements, a little bit slower. Still putting in that work.
They got to be really conditioned. I've seen their practices once or twice before. Coach makes them run and works on their conditioning so that they're ready for the game.
Oh, yeah. Daniel gets the rebound from that. Looking, trying to make a play here. Needs some space, trying to dribble up. Oh, Will Turner going up. Gets tipped out. Dedrick Miles connected to Damian Cox.
And it's good for 2.
Good for 2. Arlington's really hustling
4
here.
minutes, 15 seconds left in this game.
Arlington's trying to pull something
RJ
out.
with the ball.
And that's going to be another
timeout, Arlington.
This game's just getting very physical. Arlington's, you know, pulling up that desperation that they have from this little deficit, you know, that a 14-point lead from, you know, that deficit coming back from it from Central. You know, hey. And if you're joining the live stream now, I mean, we got a few coming up. December 14th, join us at 6:30 for the AHS concert, orchestra concert, I'm sorry. And then again for some more boys basketball action versus Collierville. And again, our final live stream for boys basketball versus Bartlett on January 12th at 7:30 here on the AHS Tiger Life YouTube channel. Let's get back to some more Tigers basketball. Colin, how are we feeling?
I'm feeling great.
That's great.
I'm hoping Arlington comes back and wins this game here tonight.
It'd be great to see. Speaking of, let's see Arlington in action right in front of us. We got Hester, who scored lead scorer earlier, looking for another available opportunity.
Passes it to RJ, the freshman.
Oh, cannot connect there with 2-point. It's going to be a
foul on Central. RJ's going to have 2 free throws here. He's really got to sink in and make sure he sinks these free throws for the Arlington Tigers.
That's a big thing here.
And there's one right there. He's got 6 points on the night.
A little confusion coming on from Central. Movement around the free throw. RJ going up for a second.
And it's good.
That's going to be 44-56. That's going to be a 12-point game again. 4 minutes basically remaining inside this quarter. It's really anybody's game. It's amazing to see.
Arlington looking to make a comeback here.
Patrick Miles gets the ball, looking to inbound.
Central's
for an
ball.
available player. Goes to number 11, I believe that is.
Arlington's defense is playing high here.
Back to Dedrick Miles. Dedrick going up the court. Back to Hudson. Hudson looking for somebody. Hudson looking for a play. He's looking. He sees Allen King. Can't make it. Look for a screen. The screen gets knocked out. That's going to be a hand check violation, I believe.
This has been a very interesting game so far here tonight.
It has.
I've enjoyed every moment of it.
Damian Cox really going in. Inbounding it.
I saw a little bit of goaltending right there.
Yeah. Was not called though. 58-44.
Ty with the ball.
3:30 left inside this
Hester
fourth quarter.
passes it to Daniel, the sophomore from Lausanne. Gives it back to Ty. He shoots a 3, misses it.
And that's going to be called out. And that's going to be Arlington's ball. Arlington really has got to capitalize here. I mean, they still got a lot of playing time left, but if they don't make it serious,
that should be a tech right there.
That should be a tech right there.
You cannot just throw the ball up.
What is going on? Come on, ref, call that.
RJ with the ball.
It's
passes
Turner
it
looking.
to Will. Back to RJ,
sorry,
back
that's
to
Luke
Will.
Turner, actually. That's Daniel
Passes
from
it
the
to
paint.
Daniel.
Looking for a shot opportunity. Goes up. Sue BJ cannot connect with that 2-point. Oh, that's going to be Luke. He's going to stay in bounds.
Out of bounds. Daniel
and
with the
it's
ball
going to be Daniel pushing up.
That is going to be good for Daniel.
Number 1, Grice coming in to inbound.
Ball.
That's going to be back to Allen King, back to Grice. Grice trying to push up. Grice looking for an available thing, or I'm sorry, available opportunity here. And it's really just trying to drain that clock down and see what they can do.
Remember, Arlington just came off of a loss from MAGA.
Right, and it's
Central also just came off of a loss.
You know, it's really just to get some more wins on your record. It's not a division game, however, still very important. I mean, these two teams are really playing their hardest. Daniel going up
Number
for a shot.
11 with the
Cannot
rebound
connect
for
with it.
Central.
11 going up. Again, that is Cameron Hudson. Hudson looking, number 2 connects with Damon Cox. Cox back to Hudson again.
Trying to get past
Hudson
Daniel
looking.
here.
Right.
It's not going to work.
Daniel with the height he has in the sophomore. Great potential
VJ
from him.
deflected the pass.
Number 1, go back to Hudson. Hudson looking for number 2. Goes back to Damon Cox. I believe that's going to be a timeout from Central. You know, just.
You can see Evan Mulroney on the bench over there. Yes. Another freshman playing on varsity.
And he started.
It's great to see.
It's amazing to see. You know, we got some real talent that's cooking up inside Arlington Tigers. It's really great to see. I'm really excited to see what the future entails for this whole entire program. You know.
It's their first season with this new head coach. They're working on getting things back organized from last year.
Oh yeah. Yeah, strong young team for Arlington. I mean, we got some great freshmen and sophomore talent, especially Daniel and as you were saying earlier in the game or whatever.
Evan Mulroney's in the game now.
He's back inside the game. Back to number 0. That's Alan King. Again, one of the key players, 12 points on the night. It's going to be back to Dedrick Miles for 21 points tonight. Phenomenal performance. That's going to be 23 for Dedrick Miles.
That was a clean layup right there for Central. Just getting past the Arlington defenders like it's nothing. Daniel with the ball.
Daniel going up.
Daniel gets his own rebound. Evan Mulroney for the
Posts
3.
Up.
Oof. Misses it. Central's ball here. Driving down the court.
Surprised they didn't get a handshake foul.
And that's good for 2.
It's not looking good. I
Looks
believe
like
that's about
Central's going to take this game away here in Arlington.
Arlington's still trying to pull something out. Oh, yeah. Luke's going to push
They're being very physical right in front of us here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to post up. That's going to be Central's ball. That's going to be
40 seconds left in this game here.
Very intense. Very close. It's going to be inbounding for Central. It's going to be John Grice again. Grice is going to get the ball and pass it up.
Evan Mulroney going to double team.
They're double teaming that man. That's Damon Cox right there. Looking for available Luke. Taking
20
it slow,
seconds.
winding down the clock. I mean, really got to make a pass here, but that's pretty much going to be it. I think they're just going to go.
Looks like they're just going to hold the ball.
Yeah.
They're about to get called for a shooting violation.
That's going to be a play clock violation, I believe. There's going to be 7 seconds left of this basketball game.
That's a wrap here.
And yes, they're going to call it. That is Central at 64, Arlington at 46. Very intense matchup. That's going to be 2 free throws here to make it 66-46. Posts up. It's good. 65-46.
It's sad to see Arlington lose here.
Very tough game, though. Very
every
tough
loss you learn a lot from it. And they're just going to work and work and work throughout the season. Try to make it to playoffs here.
Oh, it's going to be that's crazy.
And number 10 dunks it. Do we have a replay on that?
Dedrick Miles just going up and shoving it inside of Arlington's face. Crazy ending. Very good game.
Going crazy out here.
Oh, yeah. Good
that
game.
was a very good game from Arlington and Central here tonight.
Phenomenal game. Phenomenal effort from both teams here. And, you know, it's just, well, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. That's Central High School at 68, final in Arlington at 46. It's a phenomenal effort from both teams tonight. Very, very happy to see it. That's going to be it from us. Good night, folks.